Hello everyone. We'll continue with the second part of the United Nations. For the first part, you can find the link in the description. In this video, we shall discuss about the major agencies of the United Nations with their objectives and functions. Here I'll give brief recap of the previous part. The UN has two major functions to perform: to maintain international peace and security by solving disputes between nations and by developing friendly relations among them. Next, the foster worldwide cooperation and understanding to solve international economic, social, cultural, and humanitarian problems. Here I'll start the chapter with specialized agencies of the United Nations. To maintain international peace and security, the UN functions through its General Assembly, the Security Council, the International Court of Justice, and the Secretariat. To solve economic, social, cultural, and humanitarian problems and to develop international cooperation, a number of specialized agencies have been established. They work under the supervision of the UN's Economic and Social Council. Let us look at some of these specialized agencies of the United Nations. So I will start with UNESCO, that is the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. The UNESCO was created in 1946 with its headquarters in Paris. It encourages the spread of universal education. It believes that a better understanding among the different nations could be achieved through collaboration in education, science, and culture. The UNESCO devotes a large portion of its funds to projects for educational and scientific development in third world countries. It also encourages an exchange of technology between countries and international cooperation between artists, scientists, and scholars. Coming to the next, the United Nations International Children's Fund. UNICEF. The UNICEF has its headquarters in New York. The organization was established in 1946 with the aim of providing aid to children and their mothers in countries devastated by the Second World War. The UNICEF looks into the issues of child health, nutrition, and education. It provides medical aid and medicines to fight diseases, especially in the underdeveloped countries of the world. It also assists in the running of child care centers. It tries to solve the problem of child labor. A large portion of its fund comes through the sale of greeting cards. Another one, the International Labour Organization, ILO. The ILO was set up in 1918 after the end of the First World War. It has its headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland. It was later on turned into a specialized agency of the United Nations entrusted with the task of improving the conditions of labor throughout the world. Through various schemes, the ILO helps the member countries in vocational training and small-scale handicrafts. It attempts to improve the conditions of work and the standard of living of workers. It sets international standards of basic human rights, child labor, and social well-being. It pays special attention to the problems of women and children. It also endeavors to popularize workers' cooperatives. The ILO's decisions are not binding, but they exert moral pressure on governments. One of the most important agencies of the United Nations is the World Health Organization, WHO. The WHO was, or WHO, established on 7th April 1948, which is observed as the World Health Day. The headquarters of the WHO is in the Geneva. The main purpose of the WHO is to improve the standard of health all over the world. It believes that good health is a fundamental right of every human being. The WHO helps countries to strengthen their health systems. It helps them by giving important medicines and other supplies for medical care. It also undertakes programs for immunization against major infectious diseases. The WHO is concerned about proper food supply and nutrition. It helps to provide safe drinking water and adequate sanitation to everybody. It had organized the International Drinking Water Supply and Sanitation Decade in 1981 to 1990. Now we'll move to another agency, that is FAO, the Food and Agriculture Organization. The FAO was founded in 1945 with its headquarters in Rome. It is concerned with raising levels of nutrition and a standard of living across the globe. The FAO undertakes programs for developing agriculture, forestry, and fisheries. Its aim is to eliminate hunger. It has developed a program called Food for All. In 1960, the FAO launched the Freedom from Hunger campaign, and in 1963, it launched the World Food Program in cooperation with the United States. The last special agency that we are going to study is the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP. The UNDP was formed in 1950 with its headquarters in Paris. The projects initiated by the UNDP aim at helping developing nations to make better use of their natural and human resources, to expand productivity and improve the living standards of the people. It attempts to strengthen and expand educational systems at the university level and support research methods for new discoveries. The UNDP also provides loans and grants to encourage self-help activities in the poor countries. It is also one of the agencies which work to support global programs on HIV and AIDS. India has benefited greatly through these agencies. I conclude the chapter here. The contribution the UN and its related agencies towards education and healthcare across the globe has also been substantial. In spite of all its efforts, the UN has not been able to completely stop either wars or the arms race between powerful nations. Only if the nations of the world cooperate and implement the policies of the United Nations, world peace can be ensured.